Hello and welcome to New Filmmakers Los Angeles in partnership with Movie Maker magazine. My name is Danny DeLillo and we're here at the Cameron Los Angeles show in West Hollywood. I have Elise and Rachael with their movie Zoe and Ari. Let's take a look at the clip.
I'm out. I've been out for a long time, since high school, actually. Junior prom.
Wait, so you've told your... But you haven't told them about me. So when you said you weren't ready, what you really meant was you weren't ready to tell them about me.
I'm so fucked.
Ladies, thank you so much for being here. I loved your film. I fell in love with the characters, I fell in love with the story, and I wanted more. But for those that haven't seen it, tell us a brief synopsis of your film.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Basically, Zoe and Ari are packing to go to Zoe's sister's wedding.
Mm-hmm.
And as they're packing for the wedding, Ari is trying to convince Zoe to tell her family about their relationship and to finally come out and let the world know that they're together.
Yeah.
Until Ari finds out that her family already knows. And chaos ensues.
Yeah, really, right? It was such a, I don't know, there's certain short films where, you know, it's so wonderful where you immediately feel their energy, you feel their love, but then of course there's this conflict of interest. And what I loved about it is that I don't think, you know, it's the first situation that people may have encountered that. There's other people that may have experienced that in their lives, and I think it's nice because I certainly have internalized that before myself, and I think it's wonderful. But where did the inspiration come for you in creating this story?
Well, actually, it came from my own personal relationship, one of my very first relationships with a girl, and I kept pushing her, like, when am I gonna meet your parents? When am I gonna come to family dinner? That kind of thing, and she always just kind of dodged the question and brushed it aside, and then finally I told her, you have to come out. It's time. Your family needs to know. And she said, well, I'm actually already out. I just haven't told them about you.
Oh.
I know. Crap.
Oh my goodness.
It turns out her parents could not stand me.
Well, I said this at the event last night. I mean, I think you're absolutely adorable. So I have no idea. You're absolutely so lovely. Well, I think it's such a wonderful thing when it's a personal story, and you have a great talent, obviously, in writing, and you articulated it well. And I think it's really important story as well, because many families go through many things. And I think, congratulations on you for making something so personal and letting everybody else enjoy it. Now, you've obviously got a great team because you brought in the amazing Rachael. How did you get involved with the project, and how did you find each other?
Well, we've been working together for a while at an acting class, because we also do that.
Yes.
As everybody does. And she came to me with this script that she wanted to develop into a feature, which she actually has now. And she wanted to shoot this scene as a kind of proof of concept, and also to help develop the story and really work the characters and all that. And so she gave me the script, and I was like, okay, this is fantastic, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's how it came about. It's really important to have a good team, isn't it? You know,
really is.
And what's it like? Because sometimes I think it's interesting to ask, like, what, as a writer, and then you hand over your baby to a director, what's that feeling like? And obviously, it's great when you've got talent working with talent, but what is that?
Yeah. In this case, it was completely painless.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like I was handing my baby to very capable hands.
Yeah.
Rachael, I've always kind of thought this, that if she wasn't an actress, she should be a musician, because she understands rhythm, and she understands when to build and when to let go and when to speed up and when to slow down. And musicality and rhythm as a writer, that's the scariest thing to give to someone else, because that's the thing that might not translate.
Yeah.
The actors will say the words no matter what. The words are there, so you don't have to worry about that. With the wrong director and the wrong editing, you can lose the rhythm, and then you've lost everything.
Yeah. I mean, speaking of rhythm, you just fall in love with the characters, and they were so believable as a couple. Like, it was just like, oh my goodness. And obviously they were very comfortable with each other, and it was lovely to see. How was the casting process for both of you?
It was fantastic. I consider myself very lucky, and I'm sure Elise does as well, but we had a lot of really talented actresses come into the room. And so it made for a very difficult callback
Yeah,
because we
bad.
were trying to figure that out. But then, as soon as Carter and Anastasia hit the space together, it just kind of lit up, and it was, I mean, that was it. That was them.
Yeah.
We really had no other option.
They were hilarious together too. I mean, every time the camera turned off, they were just immediately goofing, and you know that whole intro with the music overlapping is just them goofing off. I mean, that's
Oh,
not
is it
even the
really?
script.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's fantastic, isn't it?
Yep. They're just hilarious together.
That must feel really good for you who wrote it, and then obviously you've got these great actors that you're directing to be like, wow, we're very fortunate here. They're doing exactly what we wanted to happen, so that's, and more as well, you know. I think what I love about these particular two actresses and characters is that you did leave me wanting more. Like I wanted to know more, and it's always special when you have a short film, you know, that does leave you wanting that. And so there might
more painful than the opposite.
right, really,
No
right?
more.
No more. No, you left me wanting more, and there may be more, possibly. Yes. There will be more. There we go. Is that like an exclusive on this sofa? There'll be more of those characters. We're going to see more of that.
I think that is.
Yeah?
I think this is the first public announcement of that.
Oh, okay, excellent. See, beat everybody there. Fantastic. No, it really is fantastic. What was the biggest challenge that you both had?
For the short.
Yeah, for the short. Yeah.
Well, it's difficult because this one really came together very easily.
Yeah.
We were very lucky with our team. We had a very small team on set.
Yeah.
Everyone really did their jobs very well and very quickly and very beautifully. As a director, you always want more time.
Yeah,
you know,
of course.
I mean, especially with two actresses like Carter and Anastasia. I mean, they were great because they took direction like that and they changed and they gave us so many options. But because you have talent like that, you just kind of want to stay in the same scene all day and just continually work and find what's new. So I would just always love more time, but I think that's kind of a standard answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
always,
it all went really smoothly.
Yeah. I mean, I'd say like my biggest drama was I bought too much food, you know? Like it was
Tragedy, right?
I was in charge of craft services and I had no idea how much food to make. And I think it's the first time I've had to feed more than like 2 people at once. So that was like my personal drama.
Well, listen, more is better than not enough, right?
I ate peanut butter for months.
Oh, really?
I bought like 4 things of peanut butter. I don't
I mean,
know why I thought
we
everyone's
all love
gonna
peanut
need
butter. We never know we're gonna need it,
It's
you know?
like all the actors are gonna need peanut butter.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you.
Jar.
Well, I think we're gonna work both on your set if it's that easy and there's too much food. I mean, that's
we'll
just a
bring peanut
dream.
butter.
Yeah, I will always bring me peanut butter. Don't worry about that. No, it's really lovely. It's really lovely that because team is everything, isn't it? You know, you don't need a lot in your team. I mean, you know, I think it's great because, you know, sometimes you look back and I think, wow, they must have had like a gazillion people. But when you've got a solid team together, it really does help. I did love actually how it was shot. It was like, you know, it was very intimate. It was very beautiful. And I really just loved you know, obviously this was under the LGBTQ plus section as well of our Pride Month, which was so wonderful. Of course, we celebrate love all year round at NewFilmmakers LA. But it is special, isn't it? It is special to show a love story because what we may take for granted, you know, we are also showing the world about love of 2 people, and it's beautiful to see. And just like anybody, we all go through struggles and family issues. Was that something that, you know, you did think about in the writing, that, you know, you will be showing this to audiences that may have never seen this before?
You know, it's funny. I hadn't ever thought about it. It didn't seem unnatural or exciting or different at all. And it wasn't until after we started screening the films that I would get feedback saying, oh my gosh, it's so refreshing that you wrote a love story that just wasn't about them being gay.
Yeah.
That wasn't just about the fact that they're girls in love. And I was like, oh, it is? Like, I don't know, I just was writing a relationship.
Yeah.
But I did have a lot of people, because when the film first starts, a lot of people roll their eyes and go, oh no, it's a story, she wants the other one to come out, the other one hasn't come out yet, it's gonna be about her getting the courage to come out.
Yeah.
You know, so like, okay, here we go, we've seen that. And then it twists and it doesn't go there at all. And then by the end they're fighting about, you know, school and money and everything else. And I don't know if you've ever had these fights with someone you love where it starts about who put dishes in the dishwasher.
It's petty things, isn't
yes,
it? Yeah.
right. And then 30 minutes later, you're fighting about having kids one day.
Yeah.
Like, what?
What's going on?
Right,
Yeah.
we were fighting about the dishes. And, you know, I kind of wanted to have one of those where you start on something over here and you end on something over there and you realize, I didn't even realize we had these cracks in our relationship.
Yeah. And you still love each other somehow, you know.
Yeah.
So it's really good, and I think it is nice to sort of say, oh, it's not another story, and you have got that twist, and you're just showing love of two people, like you said. But it is very special that it sort of like, you know, falls in this special category, because I think, you know, we can never stop sharing different ways of living, different ways of loving, and I think that's always beautiful to show. What is next for you both?
This.
Yes, keep going. Can we keep going?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes, so we're in development for that right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm also working on another feature called Lost for Words, which is about autism and sibling relationships.
Oh,
and also
wow.
has a strong music component to it.
That's great.
So just working to get those two off the ground and on the big screen.
No, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
And how about yourself? Feature?
The feature.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
I just finished my first pilot.
Oh, congratulations.
So yeah, I'm excited to shop that around and see
Yeah.
what comes of it.
Yeah, shop it around, and any money for movies, I'm sure you both appreciate as well,
Absolutely.
right?
Yes.
What was, I mean, because I know you couldn't make it last night, but how was it? Did you enjoy the new Filmmakers LA experience last night? Did you have a good time?
I was so blown away. I'm going to repeat myself. Apologies, but
No.
you know, we've gone to these film festivals where you go to these dank little rooms on a tiny screen and you watch your film, and then everyone goes home, and that's the end. And
Yeah.
it blew me away that you walk in. First, there's the red carpet. You get the pictures. You get all that stuff, which, I mean, we all hate it, but you need it.
We got to do it, yeah.
You got to do it. I mean, you got to put on all your grams and
Yeah.
posts and things. So
Oh,
you have that. You get it out of the way.
All your grams and posts, all like that, yeah.
And then there's an open bar. And
Yeah.
Everyone's
Helpful,
out
isn't
there,
it? Yeah.
And a beautiful balcony.
Yeah.
And everyone's just looks beautiful. The sun's in that perfect position, and the
Mm-hmm.
the downtown skyline. And you know, I met incredible people. I ran out of business cards.
That's a great thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last person I met at the party, I didn't have a card to give them.
Yeah.
I just had to pull out my phone. So
Yeah.
it was a great event.
Oh, that's really, really great. Well, you're both beautiful people and beautifully talented as well. And I can't wait for this feature. We really want to see that as well. And you both work so well together. So I'm really grateful that you got to share the film with us as well. So thank you.
For having us.
Yeah.
Thank you. And my last question is to you both is, you know, I'm sure you've had it before, but there's a difference between when you just, you know, think about making a film and then actually making it and doing it, which is such a vital thing. For any filmmaker out there that was to sort of like follow in the footsteps of you both, what piece of advice have you may have or may have been given for filmmakers that want to go and do what you just did?
Well, I'll start.
Go.
I would say that look at your script and write whatever you want to write, right? The most fantastical, biggest thing you can. But if you're
Yeah.
going to make it yourself after that, figure out what you really need. Because I originally wrote this script to be at the wedding. And after reading it a few times, I realized I don't really need to be at a wedding.
Yeah.
I can be in my apartment, which I already pay for.
Yeah. Very good. Economizing. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. So,
Yeah.
you know, two people and a good story can be all you need. You don't need to, you know, go bankrupt. Don't go bankrupt. Don't bankrupt yourself.
It's
my
really,
advice.
this really, really good advice. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Most definitely. How about you, Rachael?
As a director, honestly, if you find a good writer, hold on to them. Like an advice. Don't let them go. I'm serious, because
You have a really strong grip.
Yeah.
hello.
Yeah.
That's how I do this. No, but it's writing is key.
Yeah.
As a director, it all starts with a script, and it did with this. You know, Elise put in. She gave me a buffet as a director. You know, she
Yeah.
gave me humor. She gave me drama. She gave
Yeah.
me an incredible arc
Yeah.
and really great shape and so much subtext to like dig into. So find a script that really inspires you.
Yeah.
Because if you don't love it, it's not going to come from where it needs to come from to really
Yeah.
sell the story and deliver the story.
Oh, you're both so inspirational.
And
Really
I-
lovely.
I do just have to say, my script grew a lot after meeting Rachael. I mean, she really sat down with me and line for line broke it down. So
There's a lot of love right here. It's so lovely. Like, you just got to work together. Obviously, you're going to, but it's so nice to see. And team is everything, because it really does show in the film, you know, when you've got a great team. So congratulations to both of you. We're excited for the next projects. So big round of applause to Zoe and Ari. Thank you very much.
yeah.